negative $2,934. It is day 6 of the $0 to $100 million challenge, and today we've gone a couple of steps backwards, but we've got a plan to fix it, and we're going to work through it. I titled this one Samurai because the reason that we went backwards today is, number one, I bought a burrito for breakfast because I talked myself into that somehow. And number two, I went to MMA night tonight. So it was amateur MMA. One of my friends was fighting. He did an awesome job. So did everyone else on the card. It was crazy. I have a lot of training to do. But I called it Samurai because in the Book of Five Rings, that's right, yeah, Musashi writes about how through one thing you can know all things, and from the shallow waters you wade into the deep. This applies to tonight's MMA experience because even though I was enjoying the fights, I was watching them intently, my wife was with me, it was awesome, great night of fun. In between the fights there were little down moments, and in between rounds even, and I was able to think about my finances and think about business in terms of the fighting. So I was taking something that I was experiencing in the moment and thinking, how can I translate that into business? So I'll give you a couple of examples that come off the top of my mind. I'm sure that I will think of more as time goes on and as I start to notice them in my own training. But the main one that I noticed is that some of the fights that were the best fights, they were the ones where both people were on the offensive. So if one person was being a little bit defensive or hesitant, that fight, it felt lackluster as an audience member, but also the fighter ended up losing the fight every time. It appeared that the more aggressive the fighter, regardless of technique, the more likely that they were to win that round. So when you've got two boxers going at it, whoever was holding the initiative, first strike was better than the counter strike. Even if the counter strike ended up being a really good shot, the person who had the first strike got in a counter strike. So going on the offensive in business, for me, meant, okay, so far I've been following a well-trodden path, which has been, hey, do you want me to do your digital marketing? Hey, I can run Facebook ads. Hey, I can run Google ads. But now I'm going to get on the offensive and I'm going to try something new. So the new thing that I'm going to be trying is I'm going to try reaching out to businesses and asking them about their Google Maps profile rather than running Facebook ads for them. So the reach out will be something to the effect of, you're ranking, 12th on the search, plumbers near me, on your Google Maps profile. I don't help with your actual Google results, but I will be able to improve you from 12th to, top 10 within 5 weeks. It'll cost this much. Here's my retainer. Are you interested? And I think going on the offensive like that, trying something new, trying to get ahead of the curve before everyone else does it, will give me a chance to land a knockout, aka actually get a client. Can you imagine? The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fight in the in-between moments. So at the fight, even before the people are in the cage, they're walking out and you're already getting a picture of who's going to win. Just by the way that they're conducting themselves, whether they look like they're switched on, whether they look like they're disinterested, how they're looking at the other people. You can learn all of these things in seconds as they're walking out, just while you're waiting. So, I'm going to conduct myself in a way where I mean business, I'm the guy who gets stuff done. And that means that contrary to most other weeks, I'm going to start reaching out on weekends as well. The reason that I stopped doing that initially is because I cold called a guy and it was the weekend, he was with his kids and I felt really bad about it. So I'm just not going to cold call. I'm just going to send the emails on the weekend and throughout the week. But then I'll just follow them up on the phone during the week, during the work hours. Smart. Good times. And I'm just going to conduct myself in a way where they know that I mean business. Another thing, I'll make this the last thing because it's pretty late and I'm pretty keen to go to bed. But the last thing from tonight's fights that I can apply to business was this idea of pacing yourself. So, the fight tonight, it was 3-minute rounds, 3 rounds per fight. And a lot of the fights ended up going the distance. But a lot of the fights where there was one clear winner, one clear loser, those were the fights where they didn't pace themselves. So the people who did the best, aka won by submission, knockout, TKO. Apologies, I managed to fat finger my stylus, which is what keeps the video going. So we're back. The people who won by submission, knockout, TKO, they were the people who just went for it. And they went guns blazing. They smashed it. Maximum power. Sit down. Take a break. Go again. Maximum power. Must get a knockout. Will get knockout. Knockout, knockout, knockout. That's exactly how I'm going to conduct my business now. I'm going to go maximum power all the time. Because if they can do it and get punched in the face for like 10 minutes straight, then I can do it just sitting at my keyboard and just going, would you like to buy my products or services? Maximum power all the time. No scaling back, only pushing forward. That is my new philosophy for business. Now, the other thing that I've just realised in the break when I stopped recording, apologies, is I promised that I would make money with Seamless Outcomes this week. So tomorrow, I'm going to go full power, maximum force, full speed ahead, cold calling, getting the initiative, and, well, beating down the competition, I suppose. This has been our Day 6 update for Journey to $100 million. If you want to keep joining along, stay up to date, make sure you subscribe below. You can also watch all of the videos in order somewhere around here. And please leave a comment with your thoughts on the video, besides the bit where I stuffed up, and how your $100 million journey is going. I will talk to you soon.